you just got to go show everybody you've put in the work. That's all this is.
First, fighting out of the blue corner, he has a record of 4-1. He weighed in at 143.6 pounds. He stands 5 feet, 5 inches tall, and is fighting out of Chanute, Kansas for Hutchison's Combat Jiu-Jitsu. He is Jacob, the Dark Horse Hutchison. And now, for his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he has a record of 5-3. He weighed in at 144.8 pounds. He stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall, and is fighting out of Fort Smith, Arkansas for Showdown MMA and Thunder Muay Thai. He is Colton, the Young Warrior Hamm.
Fighters touch gloves. Colton's, he's got some height here.
Don't touch gloves.
Oh, they went to touch right before when they get their ref's directions.
I got you. Okay. Hutchison's looking for that lead leg kick. He's coming out in the southpaw stance.
Yeah, he's putting everything into that kick, too.
Ooh.
Threatening a big overhand left as well.
Couple nice
and he
knees.
catches Colton with it.
He's throwing those with some bad intentions.
Yeah, he's putting everything into that leg kick. Maybe he's seen something in video. Colton lighting him up from the plum.
Oh, just wings him down.
Tosses him down. Yep, here we go. Kickboxing match. 2 grapplers. Love it. Colton.
His knees to the body are nasty. Oh, and then Hutchison brings one back.
He caught him with the left hook.
There was your takedown.
This has happened to Hutchison before, and he landed a heel hook in Kansas, which is illegal. He got cracked and knocked down, and then lands a heel hook immediately. So,
all right, gets Colton to the ground. Colton wraps up guard.
Oh, we got blood flowing
triangle
somewhere.
Attempt.
He switched into the armbar.
Armbar, belly down.
Hutchison stepping over, doing a good job.
Is his head still stuck? I can't see it.
No one knows.
Oh, free on that arm. He's not got that yet. He doesn't have the right angle. He's coming up.
He drove right back into the triangle.
Right into the triangle. Turning the
And
corner,
he's
though.
bleeding like crazy.
Yeah, I think. Which one's is Hutchison one cut?
Yes.
Oh,
and he needs to get out of there.
Boom,
he needs to get out of there. Hamm has.
Happy to be in the open guard though.
Yeah, and he's
gonna get armbarred. Armbar tap.
I'm impressed with Hamm's hips.
Yeah.
I mean, he was switching from one to the other quickly.
Gotta pass that guard, guys.
Hutchison told his corner he's fine, gave him thumbs up.
Once you start bleeding like that, sometimes psychologically it will bring you down.
Oh yeah.
There's a nice little puddle right there in the middle of the cage.
And make you desperate because you're bleeding, you don't know how bad maybe you're hurt, and you're like, I gotta do something, and then you rush into a mistake. So.
Yep.
I don't know if it was a knee that cut him. I didn't really see it.
I didn't see it either.
I will ask Hamm if he knows.
So yeah, maybe Colton caught him from the guard or.
Colton improves to 6-3. So as a professional fighter, how do you know when it's time to go pro?
Oh man, I have this talk with some of my students, some of my amateur fighters all the time, and how do you know when it's time to go pro? When you fought the best of what there is. You're not ducking fights from anybody because of their record. You want to fight them all. Don't necessarily have to beat them, but you've got to know what a fight is. There's a few things that I tell my guys. These are things that you can only experience in the cage in a fight, and I want to make sure you experience as many of them as you can before you turn pro. Because the last thing you want is to turn pro and then be in a war and not know how you're going to react to it.
Great point. Great point. Well, there's Colton's biggest fan right there.
Outstanding.
You got to love that. And we got a little extra personnel in the cage for cleanup duty on this one.
So yeah, Hutchison back to his feet. Pretty all right. Oh, just a nosebleed.
It was a nosebleed the whole
my
time.
goodness.
Wow.
That is.
I did not expect that.
It's a terrible nosebleed.
Boy, wasn't it though?
And when you get a terrible nosebleed like that, it looks bad to the judges. Like, he only hit me once. Yeah, but you're gushing, dude.
Well, it's got to impact your breathing as well.
Oh, absolutely. Great sportsmanship going on both sides here, too.
Yeah, I just checked the paper here. Colton in the pre-fight said his inspiration and motivation is his son. So it makes sense now, right?
Yeah, as we say, it doesn't get much better than that. I mean, maybe a big mean guy with a gun or something, but you know, it's a different kind of motivation.
There you go. And we got the mats being wiped down, the fighters are being wiped down.
The whole WFC crew in there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm expecting them to bring the water hose out and just spray the whole thing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight was stopped at 1 minute, 47 seconds of round number 1. For your winner by tap out due to an armbar, Colton Hamm.